this is Jeff Dean with Manard Warren Associates, and I've got Maynard here with me.
Hello.
And today we're going to talk about why you should consider using the SPQ Gold Assessment in your hiring process.
And I'm excited about having this opportunity to discuss this with everyone. Our company, Manard Warren Associates, this is what we do as far as working with companies like yours, helping you with detecting folks that have a fairly good shot at being good to top performers with your group. The SPQ is the only assessment that actually measures sales call reluctance, and we'll talk a little bit about why that's so important. Also, the studies that have been done by the company that we represent, Behavioral Sciences Research Press, indicate that approximately 80% of salespeople that are coming through your door that you're looking at hiring, and actually folks that you have currently employed as your commission sales force, 80% of salespeople have toxic levels of sales call reluctance. And quite oftentimes, as you can imagine, if someone has toxic levels of call reluctance, the task of doing a lot of prospecting becomes a chore that is emotionally draining, and it leads to them having burnout and then leaving your company. And one thing that we've also found through research is that top producers have 3 critical attributes, all of them measured by the SPQ. And those 3 critical attributes we're going to get to before this presentation is over. So wouldn't it be nice to be able to find out which potential candidates that are sitting across the desk from you that are giving you the best story you've ever heard? Wouldn't it actually be nice to find out if they will prospect? And this assessment will help you find folks that are fearless when it comes to prospecting. And that in turn will help you reduce churn, turnover. Your retention rate will go up, and it will help you, as you see here in the presentation, with the reduction of salaries, the time invested, and when you do hire the wrong person. So over on the left on this slide, what you'll see is a lot of pretty red, yellow, and green colors. And to the untrained eye, probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but let me at least attempt to give you a little bit better picture of what the SPQ measures. So on the previous slide, we talked about how it measures sales call reluctance and the importance of sales call reluctance. There are 6 types that are called the diffuse sales call reluctance types. Well, what does that mean? It means these 6 types, starting with doomsday, are going down to oppositional reflex. They have the double whammy effect. And what I mean by that is they not only can hold a salesperson's career hostage when it comes to prospecting, but also these carry forward, and they will impact the way that a salesperson will project themselves when they're actually in an appointment with a prospect. Just to give you a for instance, a yielder, which is the 5th type that you see on this list. A yielder is someone that avoids conflict and won't close. About 40% of the folks that complete the SPQ have too much yielder. Well, why is that a big deal? Well, yielders start out as a good thing. They start out as somebody that wants to be friendly and they want people to like them. I think we all would agree that is a good quality, a good attribute for a commission salesperson. But when they get in the danger zone, as indicated by the SPQ, that's going to be an indication that they're now obsessing with that yielder tendency. The way it shows up and the double whammy effect that it has is, first of all, yielders are always perpetually waiting for the right time to reach out to a prospect where they won't be bothering them. Then when they actually do schedule sales appointments, they are way too docile. It's almost like you've heard the term, they're a professional visitor, and they have a hesitation to ask the tough questions, the high-risk questions. They have a really hard time overcoming objections, and they have a hesitation when it gets close to being the time to close. with a prospect. So that's the double whammy effect that all the diffuse types have. And then you go down lower on the slide, it talks about targeted types of sales call reluctance. These are all situational. Just to give you, for instance, the fifth one down, referral aversion, that only pops up when a salesperson is thinking about asking a client for referred leads. Additionally, stage fright, that only pops up when a salesperson is thinking about seminar selling or being in front of a group. Telephobia, the last one on the list, that only pops up and it negatively impacts a salesperson when they're thinking about dialing and actually calling prospects on the phone. And then you've got some secondary types listed on this page. Online prospecting discomfort all the way down to arranging payment, and new features and updates with the SPQ. We've got subscales, new scale names, targeted and secondary types of call reluctance. There are new imposters that we've listed out, and also enhanced quality assurance features.
Maynard, why don't you tell us a little bit about the prospecting motivation and prospecting goal level, which are kind of the most key important aspects on this assessment?
Thank you, Jeff. The two most important categories really on any assessment that your company may be using or considering using are, and our assessment measures this, they're motivation and goals. Motivation is how much gas do you have in your tank. If a salesperson that you're looking at hiring, or someone that you currently have in your organization who's selling for you, if they don't have enough motivation, then they're not going to have the necessary stamina, desire, passion, work ethic to make things happen on a consistent daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. I mean, end of story. You should go no further if the motivation is low. The second one, goal level, is what types of significant, ambitious goals have you set for yourself? So if you look at motivation as gas in your tank, we need to have a lot of that. I think we all would agree. And then if you look at goal level is really going to be your steering wheel. You know, where do you want to put your motivation and why do you want to put it there? When you look at motivation and goals together, it really measures somebody's achievement drive. And the research bears this out repetitively, that the number one corroborator of success in commission sales is achievement drive, which we measure by those two categories, motivation and goal level.
Well, I appreciate it, Maynard. I think you did a great job of explaining this. And if anyone out there would like some more information, just feel free to contact us and we can actually get you some sample assessments, let you try it out. And thank you for joining me today, Maynard.
Thank you, Jeff. Have a good day, everyone.